Okay. Hi, Kelly. It's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
Okay.
All right. Do you need any water or go to the bathroom or anything before we get started?
I think I'm okay. I brought my drink.
Okay, good. Now, today, it's Monday, and we last saw each other Thursday. So, how have things been going since last week?
Well, Friday and Saturday we both had good days, but Sunday wasn't so good.
Okay. And so, what happened Friday and Saturday that was good?
Well, on Friday we both went to work as normal. We discussed plans of what we were going to do Friday evening. We had dinner, we did some yard work, we did things together, and then we went to bed. No arguing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday we got up and both of us had to do some errands, so we did those separately. And then we met at home, got ready, and then we went out to dinner together. And after dinner, we ran into Walmart for a few items that I had forgotten, and then we came home.
Okay. So that sounds good. Now, what happened on Friday and Saturday that was different from other times?
Well, I think Friday we really didn't do anything, and we were together. And Saturday was, kind of the same thing, except for when we had to run errands separately. And so, that was obviously different than us being together. And I get my feelings hurt when we're not together because I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's out cheating, if he's out drinking, or, what the heck's going on. All these things are going through my mind. But when we're together, I know what we're doing.
Okay. What did your husband notice about Friday and Saturday?
Nothing. I don't think he sees the difference.
Okay. Well, then, if he didn't notice a difference, what made you think that Friday and Saturday was better, was the normal?
Well, because we didn't argue until Sunday.
Okay.
That was when our arguing started.
And now, how did you manage to do that?
How did I manage to not argue on Friday and Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'd have to say probably because I didn't tell him how I was feeling. I didn't accuse him of cheating or drinking. I just, kept putting it in my mind that we were doing errands, and that he was doing his errands, and we were doing things separately.
Okay. Do you normally say things that aren't true about other people?
I don't think so.
What helped you be able to not do this, to not focus on the things that are untrue, that saying, that he's cheating or that he's drinking, and that you were able to just say where he was? What helped you be able to do that?
I think what probably helped me do that was when people asked me kind of where he was. I told them that he was out doing errands and that he ran to Home Depot, and I was very specific about where I thought he was out doing versus saying, normally I would say, well, he's probably at some girl's house, cheating on me or whatever. I just think I told them what I wanted to believe was happening, but not what I was really thinking. I said it out loud to, like, my sister who called me. I told her that he was at Home Depot.
And how were you able to do that, to actually say that? Because you haven't done that before, correct?
No. I think I just said it. And once I said it a few times to my sister, and I talked to my best friend too, And I think I even talked to my mom. I think I talked to all three of them, and I think I just said it. And once I kept saying it, I started to believe it myself. It wasn't an imaginary thought anymore.
Okay. Did you think that that's something that you could actually believe before?
No, I don't think I ever could have believed that before.
Okay. Um, did you said you talked with your sister and your friend and maybe your mom? Did they notice anything different about your conversations?
Um, mm, I think they probably did because they said something like around the fact, like, "Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like things are going well with you guys." So it wasn't, they weren't, I don't know, making conversation about how I was feeling. It was like, "Oh, things are going better with you guys."
Okay,
So they could
good,
see it.
good. Um, so how from the last time that we talked on Thursday, how far do you feel like you are moving towards your goal?
Um, I think since we met last time that we've had 2 out of 3 days that were good. So I think that is huge. Um, I cannot remember the last time that we even had half of a good day, let alone a full day. And this time we've actually had two in a row. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that is a huge change for us.
Okay, good, good. Now, thinking on a 10-point scale where 0 is um, where you were when you first came in last week, and 10 being where um, your everything is completely resolved. Where do you think that your number is today?
I would say about a 7.
Wow. Okay. So last week you said that we were at a 3. And so this week, or now we're at 7. How did it come all the way from 3 to 7?
I just think the 2 days in a row of not fighting was huge for us. Like I said before, we couldn't go half of a day without fighting. So to be able to jump from half a day to 2 days without fighting at all was just a huge accomplishment for me. And I just felt like a huge brick just came off of my chest in the last 2 days, and I felt really good about it.
Okay. What needs to happen for you to continue feeling good about the changes?
Um, I think now that I've had the 2 days of no fighting, I'd like to see that continue. And then, if there's a bad day, that's okay. And then, get another 2 days and just kind of progress. I definitely don't want to go backwards. So I would definitely be happy, with that progress. That this weekend made me feel amazing. So I think I would be okay, if there was more good than bad days.
Okay. So what needs to happen to get to that point?
Um, I think I need to keep telling myself and keep reminding myself that, I don't want to think my husband is cheating or drinking whenever he's not with me, and keep saying that and keep saying that out loud. Um, I think if I do that, me and my husband are going to be happier together, and I'm going to feel more relaxed when I'm with him, which would make better days.
Okay. And how confident are you that you can obtain that goal?
Um, I think I'm pretty confident. I think after getting this weekend kind of underneath my belt and feeling the way I felt this weekend, I liked it and I liked the way it felt. Um, so, having a routine, I think, to be able, to say positive things versus negative things, and, keep reminding myself to be positive and, you know, want to spend time with him, and, not thinking he's with another woman, because that obviously doesn't make me feel good. But I really liked the way I felt Friday and Saturday. And so if I can keep telling myself, these things are not happening, that, we do need time away from each other, and that he's not out doing the things that I thought he's doing, I think I can do it.
Okay. So not saying the things that you think that he's doing, that would help you from not going back to the old feelings.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think that you need to do to learn to keep this goal on track to keep it ongoing?
I think kind of being held accountable by my family and friends.
Okay.
That making sure that I'm telling them what he is doing, and then, not assuming that he's out with some other girl's house, and having them redirect me into those conversations. I think that would be how to keep on track with that.
Great. That's a great plan. So you're going to let your family and friend know what you're trying to do, and what are you going to want them to do if you do say this?
I think I'm going to have the conversation with them about what my goals are. And then I'm just going to ask them to continue to redirect me, to be able, to say it out loud of, that he is out at Home Depot or wherever, but help get them to keep refocusing me on those and not assuming that he's out doing something that he shouldn't be doing.
Okay. Now, when they call you out, what difference do you think that's going to make for you?
I think when they call me out, I think it's hopefully just going to refocus my thoughts and bring me back to where I know I want to be, and to remember those good days, and remember how that made me felt, and that I just can't say what's not true, because I don't know, and I really want my marriage to work. And so, I think that when they say those things, just going to kind of refocus my thoughts to be able to say, he is at Home Depot and he's not anywhere else.
Okay. Do you feel that this is helpful, that these sessions are making a difference?
Absolutely. Just these couple sessions that we've had, I'm very aware of what I was doing, and what I've done to make those changes and how it's made me feel. It was an immediate hit in the face when I felt how good I felt. It was a huge change for me to see that and to feel that.
Now, if a miracle happened tonight and you could wake up and tomorrow everything was great, what would that look like for you? What would tomorrow look like?
I think for me and my husband to wake up together, to have conversations, for me to be able to verbalize how I'm feeling, but not accuse him of anything. I think it's going to take some time, but I really feel that if I can, if we can do the things that make us happy and still have time apart, because everybody needs time apart, but then to realize, that, he is running, to the store, or, to pick up something. And I think that's the ultimate goal, that I would just love to be able to have that feeling of being able to be okay with him being gone from me. And that's how I want to
live. Okay. So next time we're going to continue with seeing how many days you consider good with your husband, and you're going to talk with your mom or your sister about your goal. And something that I want you to do is to keep a journal for when your sister or your mom or your best friend, when they have to redirect you, what was happening during that time? What made it different where you had to or where you said that he was, oh, he's out drinking versus, the times when you've said that he's at Home Depot, he went to get gas or whatever he did. Is that something that you think that you could do?
Yeah, I think I can. I like the journal.
Okay. Now, when do you think that you would like to meet again?
I think in about a week, and that way it can give me some more days to kind of try to have more good than bad and be able to come back and talk about it.
Okay, great. Is there anything else today that you want to address or talk more about?
I don't think so. I think I'm really good.
Great. Okay, well, that sounds good. So I will see you next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.